celebrating their 50th anniversary this season. Josh Jones, 74 again, is eligible for the Seahawks. First and goal, darting towards the end zone, incomplete for Warner. And AJ was Frankie Lupu. That Legion of Boom you were talking about, Chris, that defense and the numbers that they put up over those years in Seattle. Earl and Cam and Sherm and Bobby Wagner still going. That bottom line is something Sherman brings up. Bobby Wagner told us when they all get together and they talk about led the NFL in points allowed each season for 4 years. Remarkable runs in NFL history. Kenneth Booker inside. He's pulled around and down and shy of the goal line. Marker with the 1/3 goal here late in the third quarter.
Mike, maybe the thing that's impressed me the most so far with this offense is this offensive line seems to be maturing to me.
Good.
And Greg Zabel, we knew he was a first-round draft pick at left guard. Jalen Sundell is a former teammate at North Dakota State. But Anthony Bradford's had a better night tonight at the right guard position, and he was the one that sort of moved it.
Warner takes it in for the touchdown. AJ Warner goes in to take the push snap and runs in the touchdown that extends it out to 37-7.
Do you think that's the way football used to be played when they first brought everybody together? You just smushed into a pile and saw who could move the other one like a. It's not a scrum. What is it called? It's not a scrum. It's
It's
the other.
rugby term. That's exactly right. Warner, who also played at Michigan, Indiana before that, gets a rushing touchdown. Myers adds the extra point. All Seattle. Even their tight ends are running in touchdowns as Barr takes the snap. I think it's some dirt in the face of Washington tonight.
Hey, Copan. How do I go there?
That's Rio Secreto. You'd fly into Cancun.
You see my budget, though. Can I afford it?
Reevaluating hot yoga could free up funds.
That's a good idea.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. Some fancy experts finished the network test, and T-Mobile sort of opened a can of whoop-up. T-Mobile's network has the most advanced 5G, with more towers, and their signal reaches further than ever. So you can text and instant talk and say, "You won't believe where I am." Seriously, we're in line. Hey, we got signal.
There's hearing about it, and then there's being there with Platinum. There's nothing like feeling the rush of adrenaline up close. And being able to see the game from here and enjoy the match from here. There's nothing like Mickey's with the ones who matter most. And being able to say, I'm there, and there. With exclusive access to unique experiences worldwide. There's nothing like Platinum.
So, you do tricks?
No, Richard, I'm a genius. I'm not doing tricks for you.
Right.
Oh, all right, fine. I'll show you one trick. Toss me your phone. Okay, here we go. NerdWallet will compare auto insurance rates for you in minutes.
Yeah, just by answering a few simple questions.
Wow, smart. Yeah, it's smart. It's genius, Richard.
Genius, Richard.
Get insurance at a price that works for you. Go to nerdwallet.com.
Trip from Seattle is long, but the Magic Hawk a fun ride. They have won 9 in a row on the road. Team record, longest active streak in the NFL, close to extending it. Anytime you leave Seattle, it's a long trip of 15,000 miles, but going back with victories. And Mike McDonald's the 4th coach in league history to go 10-1 in his first 11 road games, and he's about to add to that here tonight with an offense averaging 9.5 plays. Just making Washington frustrated on offense. And the 12s of Seahawks fans from around the country, and those who are
becomes too damaged to save, the only option is extraction, removing it completely. The area is numbed, and the dentist gently loosens the tooth using special instruments until it slides out cleanly. But that's not where the story ends. After the extraction, the socket is cleaned, and any infection or debris is removed to prepare for the next, a dental implant. Once the gums heal, a small titanium screw is placed into the jawbone, acting as an artificial root. Over the next few months, the bone naturally grows around it in a process called osseointegration, locking it firmly in place. Then, a custom-made crown, perfectly matching your other teeth, is attached to the implant. The result looks and feels completely natural. So when a decayed tooth is pulled out, it's not the end.
Can you believe it? This boy traded his iPhone 20 for this rotten piece of wood. The family asked him if his brain was flooded, but the boy didn't care. Because this useless piece of wood, after the boy's careful repair, the whole family was very surprised when the finished product came out. When a millionaire sees it, he is willing to pay $100,000 to buy it. So this boy made the first money of his life with this skill. Let's see how he turned this rotten piece of wood into a $100,000 finished product.
He just is creating issues with gas prices, creating issues out on the edge. This is spectacular working young player, and there is no way that Traylon Burks is going to be able to.
This is why I was looking.
This guy thought that if he went with fake hair, the salon.
All the numbers in the combine together.
Celebrities who went.
Gotta get out my vertical for all that stuff with that size. And we were talking last week about teams running the ball more because teams playing nickel. But out there, if you cover and do what he just did, that's one in your favor if you're Seattle.
Yeah, and he basically can play any position. So when you get somebody like that, you can play on the slot and play man coverage on the time. You can play. We've seen him do all that.
Football continues after these messages.
Diddy got sent to prison and it's already smelling fishy. Here's a photo of Diddy inside FC Hive, Dixon, New Jersey, walking around the prison yard. This photo most likely came from a staff member at the prison who probably sold the photo. What this tells me is this institution might be more lax on rules because the first day Diddy was in there, a photo was already leaked. The whole time Diddy was in NBC Brooklyn, not a single photo leaked. Diddy has supposedly started a job at Fort Dix, working in the prison laundry, washing and drying clothes. This is rare. Most inmates need to wait at least 2 weeks before starting a job. Not only did Diddy get to choose his prison, he got a job after the first few days of his incarceration. The good news for Diddy is they have 6 different types of lotions in the commissary. Bad news, no baby oil. Diddy up.
That's how you feel? You shaking that ass because you know your shit is real? And these other hoes ain't keeping much of thrill. They pop the pill, but you don't need that shit to chill. Now I know why you're tripping out. It's that downtown pussy. You thinking later, but I'm trying to get some downtown pussy. You don't know me nothing. You don't know me shit. Shake it for a nigga get rich. You don't know me shit. Shake that ass for a nigga get rich. Baby, bang it pussy. Baby, bang it pussy. Baby, bang it pussy. Baby, bang it, baby, bang it, baby, bang it pussy. Baby, bang it pussy. Baby, bang it pussy.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on all Silverado 1500 models. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
large thing. Not a large thing. I'm at the St. Raymond Cemetery.
Cheerleading's biggest underdogs stumble premieres Friday on NBC and Peacock. Fourth quarter here in Landover, Maryland. 24 in the second for Seattle. Blew this game open. 38-7 Seahawks. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth. Melissa Stark, Terry McCauley, our rules analyst. Lisa Rahana, Director Dreskov. Sunday team with you here at the midpoint of the season. Tress Way kicks it. They're caught at the 18-yard line by Torrey Porter. Seattle up 31. Our beautiful captain. There's a call.
Lowe's knows tackling projects now means you can football Sunday.
He needs stuff his ground game.
Well, we can measure it.
Measure?
Lowe's can measure and install it for you.
You can't measure passion, right, Jim? Stop trying to work the crew. This is Jim, one of the greats. And hands up.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on, is this big enough? We should have music, lights, banners. I need to feel it. Get the most powerful iPhone ever on the best network. I should dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best network. No more coffee for selling.
Cantina chicken bowl with that slow roasted chicken and freshly prepared bacon.
Thank you, sir. So what are two dudes doing in LA for fun? Shout out Taco Bell for sponsoring the pod and for being my go-to source of protein.
I'm so sorry to cut you off. It's like macro magic.
Yeah, it's like macro magic. Time.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With rapid remission at 12 weeks, and fewer bowel movements and less abdominal pain at 4 weeks. Most patients achieve remission at 1 year, and some patients saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment,
With Google Workspace, apps like Docs, Drive, Gmail, and Meet are connected and in one place, so your whole team.
Healing is possible with Tremfya. Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Learn about Tremfya today.
Titles in Harlem Heat. There's nothing you can do about what's about to happen to you. Because you see, ever since the NWO has arrived on the scene, we have not failed one time to deliver when we said we were going to do something. We zero in, and we go, and we do it. There's going to be a lot of guys waking up tomorrow from the night going, I'll get them next time. I'll get them next time. Well, we don't need a second time or a third time. We get it done the first time. And tonight, Harlem Heat, it's going to get real hot. And you're next on the hit list. So without any further ado, let me introduce you to the next NWO World Tag Team Champion, Paul and Nash, the Outsider. Come on. You're having trouble standing in the car. All in there, the Outsider. They started it all. And they're coming way back with this thing again. Think about what's happening is that devastation they have left. There's not a word of Hulk Hogan at the helmet is real. Pretty much like carrying on. You can see them heavily surrounded by security all night. We do understand that when the Giant went by disqualification, security ushers him out of the arena for goal. That's right. Yeah. We do understand that Singh was ushered out by security. Yeah. Well, they always have a plan. There's always something going on. There's always a plan. I think they realize here, and I think what they realize is the fact that WCW is ready in full force tonight for a game war.
So they're going to try to get to us. What it is, we take a look at the man himself. He's a man. You got to be the man who's talking about how to move this. Watch your man ready to settle matchup. First thing first, all of these, I'm going to go once again. And they just really want to being able to be successful. They got to really keep both them people in the corner out of their way. WCW World Tag Team title. Make no mistake about it. Even if they win tonight, they'll still be the WCW World Tag Team title. Here we go, baby. Bring it up. All right, the World Tag Team champions. Making their way, Brink. You see the World Tag Team champions make their way in. Heard the Outsiders wanting to defeat the NWO World Tag Team title. The only thing I see is the work that happened. They got to work that out for them, all right. And they just do an interview. What they want to do interviews here for? Well, they do whatever they want to think. Like I said, they need to get down to business. They need to get down to business. There's Colonel Parker in that monkey business right there. I'll tell you what may be the weak link here. What has been going on with business too. The last time Colonel Parker was in the city, January, yes, they were supposed to have been married, right? And there may be some Powerball Blazer. Before the night's over here. Yeah, but that's not important right now. You got to compare yourself with the NWO and the Outsiders. Forget about marriage, puppy love, and all that. Not to us. It's not to Harley D. And not to the Outsiders, but maybe it's the Parker Cherry. And it may work against Harley D. Well, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, you break down this matchup right here. All of these been together for a long time. They brothers of the road, brothers of the street. And the Outsiders, Hall and Nash. Devastation has been really put upon WCW right here. The power of Hall and Nash against the weakness and the ability of being together. And also going for the World Tag Team Champion. Coming forward right here. I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot of people with NWO t-shirts on, a lot of people with NWO hats, and there's a lot of people with WCW stuff also. Yeah, there's a lot of punks in the world, I know that, and there's a lot of WCW fans. Here we go. There needs to be one quarterback in this game there for Harley. Sherry is the one who's going to Parker needs to take him out. Needs to go out of the way, get himself in the back. So here we go. Body fighting in this match. Look at the eyes right there, Tony. The thing about it is, if you take a good look at remember Harley D, Stevie Ray, that the NWO has stolen the U.S. title. And who's to say they're not going to take those belts and walk out right now and not wrestle? That would be just like them. But they won't be recognized as champions. It doesn't matter to them? No. The guy that's going to continue to negotiate that title matches will be a lot to them. One thing you got to realize, there's many things matter to them. They don't care. They're thugs. They'll take the belt, right? That's right. They'll redo it. They'll make it fit there whenever they like. The Giant walks out with the U.S. title belt. That's not his. He doesn't care. He claims himself the U.S. champion. Someone has to go get it. Yeah, you get a take on this situation here, too. Referee is not Nick Patrick. Thank goodness. We have one more match in Hollywood. Hulk Hogan and Savage. Interesting to see who's the referee in that match. It was good to see Savage. It seemed to be in a little bit better frame of mind. When they had the drawing for Monster Truck. Yeah, a little more open and maybe focused. Maybe understanding what's going on. Really needs to be focused because this is the event of Scott Hall. He can play the game, brother. He knows how to play the game. And one thing you got to realize, a lot of people use this Spinville kids. Spinville kids get into and stuff. You're right. So they won't be intimidated at all. What's this? Hogan? You always look at the NWO before you're this. All
right. Apparently not. Will disturbance among some fans then. Hey, what? NWO running back. You see that defense? The real fights in the ring, boys. Andre kicked in. Like I said, they will not be intimidated at all by the NWO. Yeah, you see that? There's a, I guarantee you, there is a look of respect in the eyes of Hall and Nash now once this bill has been rung, once this thing has got underway. Harlem Heat is the number one important thing. Nash and Hall have to beat them. They don't have to beat the outsiders. Yeah, that's true. That's true, great. But when you're a champion, you have managed champions. Your bottom line is you want victory, and victory is what makes champions. That's right. But in this particular situation, you better just worry about getting out there and moving out of your title. Yes, you got right there, got a game plan. And that's the quarterback, Sherry. And Parker need to get aloof from his business. Right here, in the jaw. Run it again, sir. Run it twice. Run around with that right hand. Nobody throws it like it or not. Any better? I guarantee you that.
On the starters tonight, with his friend, to see what he and Corey's been about tonight. They're like, this is
the form practice, you know, here like this. Very confident that Campbell Sherry is going to be right now. And I tell you, in the light of what the NWO has done in WCW, seeing confidence in the team, so I would think hell like this. These guys ain't scared of nobody. I'm telling you that all of them. They are ready for the fight. They are ready for it right here. Leapfrog? They got a lot of time. They don't need to get to her. Yeah! Outside it goes. Hello there. Go with this. Did he throw him out of the ring or not? The momentum took it. Momentum took it. Good call. I don't know. He hit blocked him out. And as he stands up, yes, he goes down again. But that's okay with me. Good. Good. Sherry, tap dance now. Those boots are ready for kicking. Yeah. All is in trouble now at the feet of Harlem Heat. And he makes it change in. You know, NWO pushing around about you having eggs. People that intimidate the ball back. We're going to intimidate Harlem. We're going to side these guys. Not at all. Look at every kind of strong fight you can imagine. They ain't gonna get it done. That's no, come there and be the umpire. Get him in there. Let's go for the roar here, brother. Dr. Guter's not gonna give you 6 days suspension. He's gonna let Harlem Heat go. Go. He was telling me to pull this back again. They're gonna reach for the glory tonight. They gotta reach for the glory. I guarantee it right here. Look at the look on his face. Arrogance. That is finest. You remember as far as the NWO is concerned. You spit on that man, he is not going to forget it. Yeah, but then you spit and you run like all of us did. Now that. Good boy. That was a big knee. That's a big elbow behind the ear. It's a big man. Forearm shot. Another one. That may have been a glancing blow, but it rocked the head. Stevie right back. And not many people in this sport have ever been able to say that they have discounted Stevie Ray down from a standing position. But you're seeing that. This big guy Nash. How many men can say they're bigger than Stevie Ray? This man can.
Security is a priority for every company, but those still using traditional outdated passwords for their critical IT assets put themselves at risk. It's time to ditch archaic passwords and go passwordless with Portnox. Leverage certificate-based authentication with Portnox's cloud-native zero-trust access control platform and say goodbye to passwords while strengthening access control across your entire IT environment. It's time to stop worrying about the vulnerabilities that come with passwords and switch to passwordless security with Portnox today.
If we're anything like you, you know what it feels like to get these medical bills in the mail and sometimes wonder, how am I going to do this? We personally experienced the blessing of believers coming together in a biblical way to share each other's medical burdens. Redeem continues on in that same spirit. It's not insurance. It's about real people helping real people with their medical expenses through prayer, encouragement, and support. It's healthcare done a biblical way.
Get that immobilized.
Can't stand it. I really can't.
Nash got a line. Yes, sir. Roll the line right here. At the MGM Grand. Right here inside the head. Reversal into the corner. Foot to the edge. Double team. Bulldog. Covered it. 1, 2. No. What about that one? They've got outsiders in the corner and double team. They got to take their time double teaming it. They got to respect the referee. They have to make one of the members of the team mistake. They've got to keep one of the outsiders in the corner and just both right. Say the best teamwork by far has been Harlem. There's only been two exchanges actually from the outsiders, but numerous from only one.
Yeah, they would have had Sherry got him a game plan quarterback into a good situation where they are on top of the game tonight. Never looked as good as they look right here against the opponent and the statue opponent they have right here. These guys that call themselves NWO on the match.
I make that tag right now, then I take the referee and start talking.
Nice.
Tell your doctor if you have or had an infection, TB, hepatitis B or C, blood clots and legs or bones, heart attack, stroke, cancer, high cholesterol, smoke, or are pregnant. Think of serious lung infections, certain cancers, immune system problems, blood clots, and low blood cell counts. Major cardiovascular events are not the those 50 plus taking oral drugs. Ask your healthcare provider also what it's like for you. Not true. For steroid-free skincare, kids 2 plus.
The outsiders now in command here. Around. Shifted over. In the corner. Defense. How about that? Almost like a giant choke slam. With a save by Stevie Ray. They don't have to do a tag team situation. They didn't get to be tag team champions of the world just because they're lucky. They have the colonel and dedicated to do it. This has been an intense World Tag Team title match. This is one of the five. In the zone, Ducky. He caught it in midair. Incredible. There you go. My hole. I like that tag. Sherry's up on me. Not even a sleeper to him. He's got those long arms. He can put shot real quick. He's got it on. You can see that Booker T is trying to hang on. Meanwhile, Sherry Colonel, the bottom of your screen, trying to regroup here. That's the Cardinal with some Jenner and drums for a little bit. Which one? Doesn't matter. Into the ropes. Get back up to the chair. One thing about this, they stay right where they need to be. Stay in the game plan. Time and Booker T with the sleeper hold. They've got
I should have put you medicine breast. That's wrong. That's my doctor questions. And more than that, I feel in control now because I learned it all completely. And HER2 is for adults who have HER positive, HER2 low, or HER positive, HER2 ultra low breast cancer. You're not going to need HER2 to work on stop, and you're going to see one or more hormone treatments for metastatic disease. And HER2 is a perfect therapy that is safe and covers HER2 resistance. And HER2 will help people live longer without the cancer growing distorted compared to chemotherapy. Your doctor uses HER2 to certain HER2 is healthy, and HER2 can cause serious symptoms, like lung problems that may result in low red blood cell counts that are common in sometimes severe, and problems with heart and lung. Tell your doctor why you believe that your voice insurance like probably signs of infection, cough, fever, chills, feeling tired, swelling in the liver, irritable heartburn, sudden leg pain, dizziness, or loss of consciousness. And HER2 can handle it. Talk to your doctor about pregnancy, breastfeeding, and injectable control. Ask about other symptoms. I'm the mom for all those people. Soon, metastatic breast cancer will try to take it out, but not today. Ask your doctor if you have low levels of HER2, because the HER2 will be right for you. I started posting that as a talk about and from the classic to why the best business goals like teachers, employers, or just all the
World Tag Team Champion. Hand of the belt, Parker, hand of the belt, the title for Colonel Parker has messed up repeatedly with tournaments, but never liked what happened yesterday. Not only that, he left Cherry, he sold himself up to WCW, and what's the name? He had a chance to take that cane, that's showing off. Oh my God. LA fan, the NWO Hologram, WCW, or NWO, I don't know what else you have seen it. Tag Team Champions of the World.
Sounds gone mad. Halloween Havoc is here. The Giant. He has a Jones for destruction. His motorcycle smashing, back cracking, bone crunching, neck choking rampage has opened the ghastly gate for the man who could not stay down. WCW World Champion Hulk Hogan has crossed over to the dark side to take on the evil powers in their own eerie world. Shudder to think about their monster trucks locked up in a sumo-style showdown. If survival is possible, they will then be hauntingly close when they see each other eye to eye inside the fortress called the Ring. It will happen before your very eyes here at Halloween Havoc 95.
Halloween Havoc is on the air. It's 1995. Can I tell you, fans, the most excitement you can find in the sport is centered right now in Detroit. And the Jumbo's win as well as on top of Novo Hall. Hi, everyone. Tony Schiavone along with Bobby.
What if your next social ad was on TV? You already run social ads, but what about running ads on TV? Doesn't have to be some confusing.
You had come into contact with that motor vehicle, that there was an individual still inside of it.
Correct. That is Alicia Andrews, the only woman accused of killing Julio. She's facing life for murder. Started laughing in court when they showed videos of Julio's lifeless body. What she said next had the whole room frozen. And the streets are saying payback's already over. In this video, I'll break down why she laughed, what she said, and what might be waiting for her next. The female accomplice who kept it secret. Picture this, the courtroom's dead silent as they're running surveillance footage on the big screen. Over 100 rounds getting dumped in a Tampa hotel parking lot in the wee hours. Vic, 26-year-old Jacksonville rapper, Governor Dave Charles Andrew Jones II, out here celebrating what would turn out to be his last birthday on this earth. But while the prosecutor was breaking down this horrific ambush that snatched a young bull's life and showing videos of his lifeless body, something wild, disrespectful was going down. defendant seat got put in the Alicia Andrews, the 22-year-old shooter, no gang ties or struggles, was posted up next to her lawyer, not with her head down, catching the ITIs of reality for showing remorse. Now, Shorty was out here laughing, smiling, putting on lipstick and powder like she was getting ready for a photo shoot instead of sitting in the box facing a possible life bid for first-degree murder charges. The footage, caught in 4K on October 22nd, 2025, during day one of her trial in Hillsborough County Court, went viral instantly across all platforms. Hip-hop blogs like Daily Loud dropped the clip and racked up over 751,000 views, while College Kids Post pulled in box facing possible life bid for first-degree murder charges. The footage, caught in 4K on October 22nd, 2025, during day one of her trial in Hillsborough County Court, went viral instantly across all platforms. Hip-hop blogs like Daily Loud dropped the clip and racked up over 751,000 views, while College Kids Post pulled in box facing possible life bid for first-degree murder charges. The footage, caught in 4K on October 22nd, 2025.
On the year, one Heisman Trophy winner replaces the other.
One second pick in the draft replaces the other. So, and it's not, Marcus Mariota is certainly capable of winning games in this league, and he has done that before. But, I mean, there's a handful of players in the NFL that they are their team. I mean, they really are. And I think that that's what Jaden Daniels represents, is several of the top end quarterbacks around the league. Same sort of feeling you had when Lamar Jackson was out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see the juice that he got back in the lineup on Thursday night, and all of a sudden there's Baltimore looking like a different team now. People keep talking about them as potential favorites in the division, even though they're 2 games behind Pittsburgh.
I tell you, Mike, though, what don't you like about Seattle at this point? I'm sitting there trying to break it down. Some, they can run the football.
And you see the juice that he got back in the lineup on Thursday night, and all of a sudden there's Baltimore looking like a different team now. People keep talking about them as potential favorites in the division, even though they're 2 games behind Pittsburgh.
I tell you, Mike, though, what don't you like about Seattle? I'm sitting there trying to break it down. Some, they can run the football.
And you see the juice that he got back in the lineup on Thursday night, and all of a sudden there's Baltimore looking like a different team now. And you see what they do with them. So one thing they haven't done with these offers is have that whole numbers. They have 12 and 8 in Seattle, and they're trying to get to that. The Cardinals game on next week. They're trying to JJ McCarthy, by the way. Yeah. They go into Detroit, lining up for my weekend. Former Michigan quarterback, back in the state as he led the Vikings to a win that really pressed things in the NFC North.
You wonder if JJ McCarthy needed that. You know, just a chance. There was so much pressure on him. The expectations were so high. They won so many games with Sam Darnold the year before. And then he got a chance to just sit back and watch. And I've seen it happen to other quarterbacks. The game looks easy from the sideline. It looks easy from the broadcast booth. It's a lot harder than that down there. And he just seemed to be a little bit more of the Michigan guy than what we had seen earlier in the year.
Closing in the 2-minute warning here. The previous couple of runs on this drive for first down. We get another one. The 41-yard line. That should take us 2-minute warning. Seattle leading by 24. Down the performance here this week as we hit the 2-minute warning. Our Sunday Night Football production team truly like a family. We've got over 200 individuals tracking across the country from August until February, dedicated to bringing the best possible broadcast. It's a lot of time traveling away from our homes, away from our families. Well, last weekend, one of our Sunday Night Football family members, Keith Keller, was critically injured while helping to set up our show. Keith's been a member of our SNL team for over a decade. He's one of our key camera operators. He's provided so many great looks and big moments in games you've enjoyed for years. Good news is that he's doing better, but he does have a long road ahead. We wish Keith and his wife Stephanie, their family, are absolute best. We're thinking about him a lot, and we'll continue to do so as we visit.
And we miss him. It was tough week last week. The whole family, the camera crew, all those people, they lived together on the road, and it was so hard.
For Rodriguez, we're not more attention. Maybe part on the carry the first down. We got 48 to go. Mentioned J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings beat Detroit. The Lions coming here next week to take down Washington, and then the Commanders will be bound for Spain. They'll head to Madrid to take on Miami. Shows as a road game, but they'll be in Spain. Then the bye week, and you see them against the Broncos, scheduled for the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Very much. I understand the CLC organization. Their fans track. Yes, they do. Their fans are loud. And their fans are in the really expensive seats right now behind their team. And the Go Hawks chants and cheers have been in full throat, and it is going to be a very exciting week in Seattle. It really will be. They know football when they see it. And this team is flashing some really impressive stuff the last few weeks.
We'll start this with checking with no update on Jaden Daniels just yet. That arm injury is immobilized. If we get anything before we leave the air, we will bring it to you in the Chevrolet postgame. When Melissa interviews the stars of the game, we'll look ahead to next week and put a cap on this week 9 in the NFL that had a lot of major moments and exciting games, but we headlined by this. Thinking what we always think, thinking about Jaden Daniels. Sorry about seeing that happen to Sam Darnold. Marcus Mariota. Exchange greetings as well. One of the big headlines that will come from this Sunday will be Seattle, hello. This is a darn good team. Seahawks dominating every way tonight. 38-14 is our final. And the Chevrolet postgame comes your way after these messages.
Caregivers like you face big decisions every day, especially when it comes to health care. With the Kaiser Permanente Medicare Advantage plan, you have the security of knowing that your loved one will receive care from a team of respected doctors and specialists who will work together to deliver high-quality medical care. That's a decision you can both feel good about. To learn more about your coverage options, including plans that start at $0 per month, visit kp.org/caregiver/MAS today.
No matter what your name is, everyone has something to protect.
I should have done this a long time ago.
For Ellie Clown, it's her freedom.
Quit laughing at me. Let me show you guys.
It's her flexibility. And it's the life she's been waiting to live in retirement.
Am I smiling too much?
Everyone has something to protect. And Prudential can help guarantee income through retirement. So you can protect your life's work.
I did it. Look, okay, I'll just pay off the loss.
Who's your rock?
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks. Because in a Chevy truck, dependability comes standard. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. NFL International Games return with the debut in Berlin. And on NFL Network, our stars come out of the morning. Deshaun Robinson and the Falcons are ready to run wild. The Daniel Jones and the Colts are looking to build on their hot start. It's Sunday morning football. Snooze off Game on. Falcons, Colts. Next Sunday at 9:30 Eastern. Only on NFL Network.
Without fans, there would be no DeAndre Hopkins. There would be no NFL. The younger generation brings a different energy.
Does that do what I think it does? I'm obsessulated. I still can't believe we get around in that thing.
Well, we can go by local.
Please.
Feel better?
Ready, PG.
With Wi-Fi this smart, you'll be the king of the castle. Even on an antidepressant, there are days I feel stuck in my head. Depression symptoms like lack of interest and negative thoughts can hold me back. I wanted to break through. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar. Breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Must go faster. Survival is a long shot.
All right, let's get this over with. Here we go. Oh, yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. I didn't see the maps, but I assume that's the soporifics.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go high 25 millimeters by the pass.
Okay, guys, you're clear. Well, we know how to kill the thing. Okay, thank you. Yo, what's going on? Explosive!